Right, and staying with the Hamas-Israel war, we have some breaking inputs coming in. Reuters at the moment is reporting that the Israeli military has targeted the Gaza home of Hamas's Politburo chief, Ismail Haniyeh, who has been residing between Turkey and Qatar since the year 2019. Remember, Haniyeh has been in exile for a while, since 2019. This, we are learning, is that a bombardment has been conducted by Israel's IDF. And apparently one of the homes has been targeted. Nonetheless, we are also learning that the Hamas Politburo chief has already been in exile between Turkey and Qatar. But this is not the first bombardment that has been done to one of the properties of Haniyeh. Earlier also, the IDF conducted bombardments on Haniyeh's residence, and in which it's been reported that he lost his brother and nephew. Let's also quickly go across to our correspondent Siddhant, who's joining me on the phone line. Siddhant, what are you learning in terms of this bombardment? Any reports of any injured family members, as Haniyeh, of course, remains in exile? Also throw light on his role in Hamas.
Well, Akanksha, you also understand it very well that this ground invasion that Israel is carrying on in Gaza has been started only when Israel was well prepared in terms of ammunitions, in terms of logistical preparedness, and also the exact coordinates on which they have been working for maybe 25 days. Now, since they are inside Gaza, the forces are marching inside Gaza. They have the coordinates, and what I have understood after speaking to the commanders in IDF, then they are working as per the coordinates they have, the information of the secret places, the hideouts, and also those tunnels, because the tunnel warfare is something which Israel feels that if they will ever be defeated by the forces in Hamas, then that would be because of the tunnel warfare and the secret places that Hamas usually prepares for safe shelter places. So those places are being targeted, and in fact, Israel also alleged that these places are mostly in and around schools, hospitals, and there where Israel says that Hamas use people of Gaza as human shield. So now we are getting this report that one of such hideouts have been bombarded by IDF, and in fact we are yet to know more about it. But one thing is for sure, that Ismail Haniyeh lives a very comfortable life in Qatar. Perhaps he's the political wing head. He speaks with the foreign countries and country leaders, and he issues statements from there.
And interestingly, Siddhant, this development has also occurred a day after Hezbollah chief Hassan Nasrallah made that speech in which he has called for Hamas's victory. Many thanks to you, Siddhant, for bringing in all those inputs. And with that, let me now throw light on the latest developments that have taken place. Let me play out some very significant videos over here for you. The first video, of course, that has been released by Hamas is of the attacks. This is one of the videos which captures the Israeli IDF attack that's taking place in northern Gaza at the moment. Let me also play out another video for you. This is the one where Israeli weaponry can be seen lighting up the Gaza skyline. As you can see, these are all IDF tanks that are currently on ground in northern Gaza. We are in the midst of Israel's ground incursion. The other third video that I'm bringing to you right now is of a ship that is reportedly taking weapons to Israel. And no, this is not an Israeli ship. What's being reported is that these weapons have been sent for Palestinians, from what we are learning. At the moment, we know that there is already a humanitarian crisis. No US military aid for Israel. As you can see, those are clearly pro-Palestinian banners that have been spotted in this video. And CNN News 18's Siddhant Mishra also interviewed the ambassador of Iran to India as far as Hamas's role is concerned. The Iranian ambassador has said, and let me quote him, he says that Israel is the main cause of instability in West Asia. I bring you the CNN News 18 exclusive.
Excellency, how does Iran look at this ongoing war, and where does Iran see this war going? Perhaps a lot depends on Iran and the non-state actor in the region. and perhaps they are the deciding factor that where this war will go, whether it will remain between Palestine and Israel or it will become a regional conflict.
Unfortunately, the tragedy which is going on in Gaza now is continue. But if we want to answer your question exactly, we should consider the roots and causes of this conflict. You know, the fact is that Israel, Zionists, has entered Palestine, occupied the homeland of Palestinian. They established a state there and deprived people of Palestine. Since the beginning of establishment of Israel, Palestinians try to recapture their homeland, and still they are combating to recapture it. The reality is that nothing more. Despite the coverage of the mainstream media, which try to show that Israel is right, Palestinians are, terrorists, the reality is that, and Palestinians have the right to defend themselves, defend homeland.